Persona 5 Royal Let's Play, where we play Persona 5 Royal for as long as humanly possible. We have been going for 180.
Let's do it.
Is it 2 hours? 182 hours. My PlayStation clock says I'm at 190 something. I live inside this game. I officially feel like I have Stockholm Syndrome with this game a little bit, where I feel like these are my kids. Like, I live with this group of kids. But yesterday we got a bunch of stuff done, did a bunch of memento stuff. The structure of the palace is such that you need to do something somewhere else to like keep progressing. So we did the thing somewhere else in mementos, and now I think we can kind of just head over. I do think it's that classic, I usually end having to sleep. Thank God I get to make some stuff.
Okay.
I want to make maybe the Hypno Mist.
Yeah.
Even though I actually think we're going to be fighting pretty much everything we encounter because we really want to level up at this point. Smoke screen, we have a good amount. What is permapick? Oh, what the fuck? How do I do that?
Yeah.
I didn't know I could make these. Yeah, but just to like be able to maneuver around as needed, because I'd say the main so usually how I do my palace is in general, but especially it's been good setting up my new iPhone. Nice. Ooh, new iPhone. Which one did you get? That's very exciting. I can't wait to get my next new phone. I think I'm gonna wait a little while. I'm still rocking the iPhone 13 Pro, which also, Ash, let me know what the old iPhone you had was as well. Got a regular iPhone 17. I'm like very locked in on the Pros at this point. I definitely want to pick up the Air and see what the vibe is. I never really felt like I needed my phone to be lighter though. The iPhone 13, okay. Yeah, so we're on the same trajectory. What color did you get? Is the other question I have. I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking at that orange and I might hit up that orange. I think they sell the Pro in the orange. Let's see other stuff. I guess we might as well make the smoke screen because we can.
Yeah.
I also got the 17 and but I'm still waiting for it to come in. I'm also going for the iPhone 13 was the immortal iPhone, I feel like. I have the 14 Pro Max. The Max is too big for me, but it is quite nice. I think Isaiah might have the Max in whatever iPhone he has. I don't remember. That's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really want a new phone, and I am living that pay in full lifestyle now. So when I got my old phone, I'm like, I'm gonna save up for my new phone immediately. That way I'll have the money ready to go. It's been years, chat, and I've not saved $1 towards this new fucking iPhone. So it seems like it's gonna either end up being something I pull out of my ass, or if I'm lucky, I'll be able to save the money before the next iPhone comes out. I don't think I'm gonna get the one that just came out. I think I'm gonna try to get the one after, or maybe the one after that. Yeah, 15 Pro Max, gonna run the phone into the ground. Yeah, I'm hanging on to my 13. See, that's the thing. That's what I'm waiting to happen, Ash. The 13 getting slow and weird the last few months. My 13 is still going very strong, but typically that's my marker for when I get a new phone as well. When the old phone starts to kind of actively suck ass, that's when I'm like, okay, I can't live like this anymore. I forget what iPhone I had before the 13, but usually it can only last like 2-3 generations tops. The 13 feels like one of the more resilient iPhones. And I know a lot of it's Apple on the back end fucking shutting down your phone, slowing down your phone. So I think they've eased up on some of that stuff that they would do. I also feel like I know my phone is getting old though. I was gonna post this on Blue Sky, but then I got like lazy. I couldn't figure out how to word it. I felt so broke because like, so my iPhone case is a shitty case that I got from Amazon. It's just a clearer case and it's very like yellowed because it's really old. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll get a new iPhone case. And I really want, D brand sells a clearer case that's supposed to be very like anti-yellow, and you know, it seems pretty nice. I'm like, cool. gonna get that. I scroll down and down and down and down the thing. They don't make it for the iPhone 13. The oldest phone that has it is the 14. And I was like, damn, I'm broke. I had the 11 Pro before this, so I'm hoping I can get another 2 years out of your 15 Pro Max. Yeah, nice. I have the iPhone 13 mini and the battery is bad. If you're looking to extend the Life Starship, you can take it into Apple and get your battery replaced to try to give it a little bit of a new life, if that's the only problem with it. I will say we took it into Apple and the guy at Apple was like, oh, we charge so much for that. Go take it like to a third-party place and just get it done for cheaper. And Isaiah did that and it like didn't work out. I forgot what was wrong with it, but like it didn't like solve the problem and they didn't do a good job. So even if the Apple people themselves tell you to go somewhere else, just say, no thanks, I really want to get done here. I don't care about overpaying. Because the guy was clearly trying to do us a favor, but like it didn't work out. So when it comes to certain things, I would rather just spend the money. Like, I know if you're really hustling, you can like save a lot of money in this life. Sometimes I don't want to save the money. Sometimes I just want you to solve my problem. Just let me pay you and then you deal with it. You know what? Let's really quickly check the rooftop, which I'm going to be lazy and just fast travel to the rooftop. I got the iPhone, the white iPhone 17 2. It's got 2012 Mac and Mac Mini vibes with the silver on the sides. Nice. I want to know, is my stuff done? I went to do replacement and now my battery drains quick and I can't use the fingerprint scanner anymore. Like from, like you got the replacement from Apple or is it like elsewhere?
Good day.
Man, I remember the fingerprint scanner. Yeah, like I'm just gonna, you know, I hate to be this guy because I love shopping local. I love supporting small businesses, but I'm gonna go on record and say these people don't know how to use how to work with the iPhone. I don't know if it's Apple's problem. They're like adding something into the back end to like make it so that if someone tries to touch that isn't an Apple employee, it explodes, but just don't even fucking go to it. It seems like it's always a scam. Yeah, I like it a lot. It was backordered, so I took a while longer. I got the black one. To get here in the black one, my hubby ordered. Oh yeah, what did you say for the color? Ash, I think I might have missed that part.
Good day.
I think we're gonna do the sun tomato again, but I don't even know if it's gonna grow before the game is over. I got the white one. Okay, cool. $122. Okay. But yeah, it'll, at one point we'll plant something that won't grow until the game is done, which is crazy.
Okay. Yes. Very well.
Let's get back to the palace, y'all. Oh yeah, so what I was saying is my strategy with the palace is I'm gonna be fighting all the enemies along the way, but if we reach a point where we die in doing that, then we're gonna beeline to the next safe room.
Let's do this.
The good news is no matter what you do, maintain your XP, which is really cool. So I feel like I might have in the end of the stream yesterday done my let me scooch over a little bit, done my like fusions, but I don't really remember. So, and we can always do the like fusion with the other
to the velvet
people on the internet. Apple makes it very hard right now to repair. The right to repair law means never. Newer iPhones have to be easier to upkeep. Yeah, man. Look, I love Apple's products. I'm very like stuck in their ecosystem, and I'm like happy in my Apple jail, my Apple branded prison. But they definitely have some practices that are like, that's not good. So
awaken your
We'll
new
see how
self.
things go. Strengthen
wish to strengthen
persona.
Performing a fusion? Which
Preserve fusion,
persona are
fusion
you
for
looking
result.
for?
I hate when I'm like right there.
It seems to hold a vast amount of power.
Oh yeah,
It seems to
fool's
hold a
good.
vast amount of power. Choose which skill to inherit.
Increase damage, targeting foe's weakness. Yeah, we'll do that. How's your day? It's good. It's I hesitated to answer because it feels like it really feels like it just started. I feel like I've barely done anything today. But it's been cool. Morning, slept in, had a really good sleep. Worked on some wedding stuff. Took a really nice shower, washed my hair. Had lunch before this, so I won't have to take my break in the middle of stream anymore. We can just, again, I don't think we're gonna be live for like that long, but I can just go. Reflects fire attacks. Severe Almighty. Greatly increases accuracy for one foe. Decreases accuracy for one foe. I feel like whatever. Let's just do that instead. Wind amp. Strings wind skills by 50%. Oops. Go back up. Let's see.
Do you wish to fuse this?
Confident rank. Not wildly high.
Do you wish to fuse this?
5's not bad though.
Do you wish to fuse this? Choose which skill to inherit.
Chance of inflicting ailments. Okay, let's do nice electric. Sure. Oh yeah, pretty decent day. How's everybody else doing? Do you know how they live in Tokyo? Yeah, I know how they live in Tokyo. Okay, that's maybe all that's really worth here. Drift. Yeah, like the iconic movie Tokyo Drift.
Which persona will you send?
Let's do... Literally, we have such like weak personas here for some reason. This could be an everlasting life. This could be what I'm waiting for. Nothing is good here today. It's probably because I have like really bad, really weak stuff that I'm putting out here. Let's look at
Which persona will you send?
Let's look at 36. This could be good. 81 is probably the best thing we can
Do
get.
you wish to fuse this? Choose which
I wish
skill
that
to
my
inherit.
rank was higher so I'd get a better fusion off this, but what are you gonna do? Cold-blooded. Oh no, not fourth stream. Total. Fourth stream in a row. Total, I've streamed That would actually, I think, almost be mathematically impossible to do. You'd have to go probably 24 hours straight. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Yeah, and then you'd have to also be playing really fast. No, in a row. We are working towards a deadline, a self-given deadline. Thank you for the sub. Of getting this done by Wednesday. By the time I go to sleep on Wednesday, this game needs to be done. We are 183 hours in, and we have played just an obscene amount of this game. I've been playing this game since last year in January. Or was it 2 years ago? Yeah, it's been a while. Because I only played this game when I stream, and typically I have only streamed about once a week, sometimes less, because, you know, like time off or getting sick or like scheduling conflicts. So it's been a long time coming. How do you even get 183 hours in? Slowly. It's a lot of just the fact that I stream it. And also I'm kind of a slower like player. Like I take a long time to play games. Like I'll reread over things a lot. I like don't have really great memory retention. So like I'll look at a weakness and be like, what's the weakness? What's the weakness? Wait, what do they repel? What do they drain? So that honestly, it isn't until like the last couple streams I've done, I feel like, oh, I know like the game. Like not that it was confusing before, it's a pretty straightforward game, but like I feel like I'm really like, okay, I'm fucking like locked in on this now. Increased chance of inflicting freeze, increased technical damage. Let's get the technical damage up. Like we didn't even do online fusions until like a few days ago. I don't want to spoil anything, but need any help? Not right now. I did have friend of the stream and friend in my life, Barrett Courtney of Kind of Funny, text me yesterday and say, hey, if you want like a leveling you should fight the Reaper in Memento. So we might end up fighting the Reaper on Barrett's suggestion for the XP. But I think I'm doing okay so far. I don't think I have anything. Obviously, I don't know. If you see something really fucked up, say something, but I think I'm all right. Thank you for the offer though. These abilities suck. Like these are so weak. High chance of rage to one foe is kind of okay, but I just take the medium nuke, I guess, and just call it. Better than nothing than what I had before, which was like a very, very weak persona. But yeah, I don't know how far I'll get today because it'll depend on, you know, a number of factors. But hopefully we make some good palace progress. It would be great to like have the line that we need to take. I definitely think we will be doing... Ooh, you know what? Actually, I still have business here. I need to register my personas that I have.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Compendium, yes? What will you be registering? Would you like to register this to the compendium?
There we go. Oh, January. Yeah, we're in January. We're in the 3rd semester.
Indeed.
Again, this is Persona 5 Royal, so it has the optional bonus content, which I did unlock because I leveled up my relationship with Maruki. I, however, will not be getting some bonus cutscenes that you can only get if you level up Kasumi, aka Persona 5 Royal. Sumiri is her actual name and who she actually is, and then also Akechi. Thoughts on Maruki's ideals? I definitely think he's like giving problematic fave, right? Which I think works well for his character. I think on one hand you could be like, oh no, they made like this great guy evil, that kind of sucks, but it's that classic like right intentions, flawed / like toxic setup. I definitely think it's like a cool idea though, and I like I don't agree with him because I do think that you need to like have the reality that you have. At the same time, it's like pretty crazy to see into the reality that you could have. And I think the thing is what this game is maybe kind of missing, like the missing piece from making this feel more like, no, we can't do this. Okay, well actually, number one reason that I don't fuck with Maruki's vision is it includes a human Morgana, which was the worst thing I've ever seen in a video game or in any piece of media. Burn it with fire. I hated it. Yuck. But I wish they had shown, and maybe they'll show this later, no spoilers, like don't spoil it for me, But I think the thing that this is missing though is like y'all know, and this is also how we get to 183 hours because I just end up sitting here talking in front of the elevator. But y'all know how like in light spoilers for Doctor Strange, I think the Multiverse of Madness was the movie that it happened in. Or actually, was it just like WandaVision? I want to say it was the Multiverse of Madness, where it's like Wanda wants to like live in this life where she has her kids, but I think the problem with that is like she has to take the place of somebody else. I think it's kind of the like, wait, no, like you're fucking up like another person's like life by like doing it kind of thing. I'm pretty sure, I don't think I'm fucking that up. And this is kind of missing that because it's like, who does it hurt if they lived in Maruki's reality? And I guess like the hurt is that you're like, I think it's a blend of WandaVision though, isn't it? Because that's like, because they like have beef over, is it both? It's kind of both. But that's like, that's the part of the WandaVision Doctor Strange stuff, which like I said, spoilers for WandaVision Doctor Strange a little bit. So it's like what, like, I think the only thing that gets hurt in accepting Maruki's reality is like the idea that you're kind of Maruki's bitch. And it's like, maybe you don't want to give up that power. The thing I don't get about Maruki's world, if two people's ideals conflict with the other, like what if two people want to be the prime minister? Yeah, that is true as well. Yes, and I do remember that WandaVision leads into Multiverse of Madness, but I think the stuff I'm talking about is Multiverse of Madness. But maybe it's also like they're kind of both. Like they're both are kind of in there, but yeah, the free will, I guess. Yeah, it's definitely it's very connected. Like it's like I wouldn't say you need to have seen it to understand what, but like you benefit from seeing it. Also, WandaVision is just a good show, and I really liked Multiverse of Madness. I feel like I didn't get that great reviews. I don't know why. I thought it was awesome. I think people felt really some type of way about the bad CGI of his third eye opening, but like if you just look away for a second, like it's still a great movie. Yeah, she's sort of like taking someone else's life as a result, kind of thing. Hey, hype train, thank you. Oh, actually, hold on, I have to do the thing. With the, oh wait, no, it was 5 minutes ago. Oh, never mind. Sorry, I missed it, that had happened. There was a hype train where I would go all aboard. Sorry, I missed it on the activity feed, but maybe we'll get it again. I liked it a lot. Needed more music note attacks. Yeah, maybe that was a missing key. But anyway, so that's, I think, the only thing that's sort of like a little bit like the downside of Maruki's thing isn't like that clear in a way, but I think just conceding power and control to somebody else, it's like, you know, being at the will of someone that isn't, being at someone else's will is bad. So I rock with them on that. It also just kind of does feel a little creepy, and I thought it was interesting that like, I don't know if how much y'all noticed this. I like kind of called it out in my playthrough, but there was a point where when you're in the tunnel and there's that guy who is, I forgot what his actual deal is, or if at one point he's in the metaverse, the like homeless guy that lives in the train station. He mentions like, oh, it's creepy. Everyone's like really happy and it's kind of like eerie and strange. So, yeah, you definitely get like nods to the like unnaturalness of everything. I feel like I already have you. Maybe some money. No, not Jose. Just like the random like dude experiencing homelessness that's in the train station. And he's like a bigger character. I forgot what else happens to him. I forget if we see him in the Mementos or something, or if he like gives us something, or if he's like, there was some plot point with him like 20, 40 hours ago that I can't remember. I forgot what I'm supposed to tell this guy.
What?
Then you have to be nice to him or cute.
What?
Okay, well, he's liking everything I'm saying, so that's good. Yeah, during Kanish, there's a method request related to talking to the homeless people around the train station. Yeah, okay, cool.
Everyone did great. Not bad.
Right, and like he ends up, I think he gives you intel on somebody or something like that.
All right.
I just realized I should be fast traveling, actually.
Okay.
But let me get back out of here.
Joker, you need to be
Nice.
careful,
Thanks for
not
the follow.
careless.
because I can just fast travel to like the farther point. It doesn't make sense to walk all the way through here. Because I think if we do like big level grinding, we will hit like mementos for that. A fellow Persona player. That's me. Yeah, I was being silly. I don't know why. I acted like this is my first dungeon or something. I definitely am getting like, not that I dislike this game, that's like a little extreme. I think it's a little too long and has like some other things that I think make it less intriguing than like other RPGs I've played. But
Indeed.
So it's not like I ever had like a, you know, big hatred of Persona 5 outside of how long it is. It is very long. That being said, I feel like this end stretch of the game is giving me graduation goggles. I'm like, oh my God, I'm like so nostalgic for like having to leave this world. Like it definitely feels like the end of an era. Too long, I think it's a little too short. That means you're a true P5 Arsico. And I will never relate to your community, but I see you, I understand you, and I like hang out with y'all a lot in this stream. Cause yeah, like people will say like, I don't know if you were joking or not, but like people will unironically be like, I honestly could have played like another 5-6 hours. It's like, oh my gosh, guys. But again, I've put in really long hours to this game because I play it really slowly.
Yes.
Then again, I've read over 1,000 chapters of One Piece. Here's the thing though, I heard that's the way to experience One Piece. And by I heard, I mean, that's what Ana Diaz told me. She's like, honestly, like One Piece is like super long, like if you watch the anime, but if you read it, like reading it, that's her recommended way to experience it. And I forget if she's done. I think she said she read all of it during the pandemic. I might be slightly misremembering what she said about it.
Persona. There.
Yeah, read it. It's the best way. Yeah, maybe I'll read it at some point. Right now I'm working on just getting into more fiction, like reading more fiction. I sort of like am not very heavily in a reading era right now, and I'd like to fix that. I think reading is, you know, what did it say? Reading's fundamental or whatever, right? Oh, they can't like get hit to almost anything. Let's just do a bless attack. The anime is far from bad, but the pacing is horrific. Yeah, that's like, and I also feel like it'd have to be like insanely good for me to want to watch all of that. There's just so many more anime to watch. I'm also like newer in my anime era. My anime era is like very like new, so there isn't a lot of modern anime that I've seen. Which also, that being said, I'm still very much developing my modern anime taste. Like, I mean, I've talked about this before, but as a kid, I watched a lot of Dragon Ball Z, like most people have. I don't know if I'm at the level that I can take this guy. I don't remember. Oh, yeah. Great. I got 115 episodes of my anime. I get to 100 episodes of my anime and I'm done. After starting my law degree here in the UK, I dread the word reading. Yeah. I could see that. And like when I feel like I read a lot in college for my degree because I was an English major with like a focus on secondary education teaching certification. So I did have to read a lot. I had to read very quickly as well. And yeah, I don't know. It's like,
Show me your true form.
I've never naturally been a reader. I enjoy reading. I enjoy literature, but reading can be a challenge for me focus-wise and things like that. So I think it's one of those things where it's like, almost like when, you know how they say like, sometimes when you stop playing on your sports team, you like suddenly are not fit anymore and your like fitness goes away. Like, I'm a big believer in like a little bit of structure goes a long way, and I think I just kind of I benefit from having some structure. So kind of figuring out like, okay, what does like reading in my modern life look like? And I definitely had my era where I would read like a lot of like self-help books and things, and like, you know, we used to have like reading competitions in my household to encourage all of us to read, and I would read a good amount during that time.
I'm glad we're doing so well.
You know, but yeah, it's been like a slow roll to get back to reading. I definitely have been reading a bit more this year, which has been nice. And just trying to find out like what kind of books do I want to read? What do I like?
Okay.
I really enjoy nonfiction, but I feel like there's something about fiction that just hits different. So that's what I've kind of been struggling to find. Like, what is my taste in fiction in the modern era? And outside of just short stories, I think, though, for what it's worth, if you're in a reading slump, a collection of short stories is like the best way to get out of it, because you can like read from a lot of different authors, especially if it's an anthology. An anthology of short stories is the best because you can check out different authors, give different styles, you can skip around, and it doesn't have as much pressure of like the idea of finishing a book kind of thing. Inuyasha, Bleach, etc. Nice. What's your taste in anime, Ash? Or anyone really in chat? It's only my second week. Second week that's early, so I feel you. I already have to study the first chapter, read the whole English Constitution, and a whole press release. That's a lot. Yeah. But you know, things come in seasons. I definitely don't think you need to, you know, put pressure on yourself to like, and like, you're never gonna be like this perfectly well-rounded person, but I think it is a good thing to strive for. So like, that's kind of what I'm looking for. Okay, like, I obviously game a lot. I'm starting to like watch more shows and movies than I usually do. Like, getting into my anime era has been fun for just like watching shows again in a regular way. And like watching a whole piece of content instead of just like I love TikTok, and I'm not gonna, you know, be totally like anti-scroll TikTok, but like I feel like I'm very satisfied in my amount of short form content. How do I get into like, you know, shows, movies, anime, and then like reading, especially for like the screen break of reading, I think will be really beneficial. Second week, by the way. Of course, but I got an essay due next month where 3% of my grade is gonna get so much worse. Yeah, but you'll get stronger as you go, and then things will also get harder. So that's kind of the bitch of it. Like, I don't think you'll ever fully feel like it's all just like chill, but you'll acclimate a little bit, is my assumption. I don't know anything about the actual, like, I have not gone to law school, so the people that can give you the best advice are not me, but we're here for the good vibes. Okay.
Just don't let your guard down.
See, this is what I mean. I never remember anything. Okay, so I can hit you with like physical. So maybe I hit you with physical.
Maybe try making it sleepy.
And then this has been stated before, but as y'all know, and then what are you weak to? We don't know nothing. What are you weak to? You're not weak to anything either. Well, I could use gun though. Let's put Tonpass just to like Joker or something. For those who don't know, normally I run a girl gang in this game. It's usually Joker, Makoto, Haru, and On. But because we're in like the extra content, and I feel like narratively this section of the game is more about Kasumi/Sumeri, which she's been revealed to be, and also Akechi. I have them in the party, and then Makoto, because she's my fave, and she's Joker's girlfriend in my playthrough. And then Joker's here because he has to be.
Some other way.
It has no weakness.
But also he wields the most personas. If I could play this without Joker, I still wouldn't, because it's like, it just wouldn't make mechanical sense. Maybe let's do a little physical thing to this guy as well. Makoto Supremacy. Yeah, big Makoto fan. Wait, can we do nuclear on him? We can. Great. But also my fave. Feels weird to see Ryuji not on the team though. Yeah, Ryuji, like, I wanted it's Ryuji by the end of the game, like these last like 20 hours, because he's definitely like, trope wise, he's like a big whiner. I don't know if this is gonna work against this enemy. It did not work, so.
We're evenly matched here. Just don't let your guard down.
Maybe a little bit of a waste. Oh yay. Whiner? Yeah, like he's just kind of like a, he's obnoxious. Maybe he's not a whiner, but he has like an obnoxious way about him. Like, and him and Morgana are like the worst combo ever, because they're like me. Like, I hate the like guy that's low-key annoying trope in like anime, and like Persona 5 is basically just an anime essentially. So no, I can deal with it sometimes. It's funny because I just like, I just now like kind of like, okay, he feels like he's more than that. It's not even that Morgana. We just said one thing. Look, I don't like Morgana or Ryuji, so yeah, if you're catching up on my on my beefs with Persona 5 characters. I don't like Morgana. Like, in terms of most hated from the party, Morgana most hated, Ryuji second most hated, Yusuke third most hated. That's why I just roll with the girls. Like, the girlies never have done me wrong. I love them. For holistic characters, though, like all of them, number 1 most hated is honestly Mishima, the fan who runs the fan site. I hate him. Super annoying. Number 2 was OG Akechi. Like Akechi before he turned evil. Now that Akechi's evil, we're cool. Yeah, and then number 3, it's tough because Jose, I will say, like, I hate him, but he doesn't really do anything to me. I just don't like him. So number 3 would be Morgana. Number 4 would be probably Ryuji. Number 5 is Jose. Ooh, I will say low-key number 1 though, actually. Low-key number 1, that perv-ass teacher, I don't know if she's an English teacher or not, I forget. That perv teacher who does the maid job, I never called her up. I don't fuck with her. I don't want to see her. And I get that, like, you can also romance the doctor, and I think that's fucked up too. But it doesn't feel like the doctor is coming at me so strong. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, so those are like people I have beef with. Yeah, the homeroom teacher, like, I don't want to talk to this woman. Lose in exchange for the power.
For real?
Doc loses something at a riddle. It's a great question. Only the one person to know the answers. That's how you end up with a private information being used like a key. Information on his life. But there's some clues around.
All right,
You look thoroughly.
let's go.
Okay. Oh, can we, oops. I don't know why I can't duck behind this. The Ryuji hate hurts my soul. I'm really sorry about that because you're not alone. The hate has dissipated though, because the thing is, like, there's just so many, I can't even like point to specifics really, which I know hurts my case. But there are genuinely so many lines where he's just like, I don't know, like he's
I'll
just,
reveal your true form.
he's sort of just like, I don't know how to explain it. He has this way about him. He's got a way where he can just be like, I think he's just very self-centered and very like snippy, and like there's just something about him that I shouldn't have done that. That was a waste.
We're evenly matched here. Just don't let your guard down. This is my soul. It's no good.
Towards the end of his character arc, he definitely like gets better.
Don't attack recklessly. No holds barred.
We're really spending a lot of SP on these moves. You don't even know if they work, but
Physical attacks will be nullified. Don't attack recklessly.
and then
Physical
gun.
attacks
What's
will
the
be
deal with
nullified.
gun?
Don't attack recklessly.
I don't know, but let's work this curse. See what happens. First block.
Nice, Joker. Just at the last step. Go. Power up.
And then favorite characters: number 1 Makoto, number 2 On, number 3.
I'm not done.
Honestly, Sumeri has really grown on me with this
Physical
DLC.
attacks will be nullified.
Because before it was just kind of like, I don't know, she's like kind of a kiss ass to Joker, which is like meh. But she's got some intrigue now. Does anyone have like heavy bless? You know what? What's the point of doing bless because we don't even know what's up? Let's do like fire or something.
Persona! Vishnu! Go down!
Current anime Rex, Danadon, Chainsaw Man, Apothecary Diaries. Apothecary Diaries has been recommended to me by a lot of people, so it's definitely going to be on my list, for sure.
Ready.
Chainsaw Man's also like soft on my list as well. Dandadan, I might try it, but I don't know if I'll fuck with like the kind of perviness of it. It's not like insanely pervy. I'm not trying to like talk shit about Dandadan. I don't actually even know that much about Dandadan. I just know they have that. I know it's very trendy anime right now. I know they have that dope intro song. And I know that there's something with like aliens like probing people or something, and like some people take that as like people take that different ways in terms of like whatever. So I don't know, because I'm like very anti like, I'm like not interested in like stuff that has like these sexual layers to it for anime. Not that Dan does. I'm just like throwing it out there, like as a tangential, as an aside, for like, because I've like asked about like, ooh, should I watch Dan? It's like, I don't know if you're gonna like it for that reason. Sorry, I keep forgetting who I am and what's going on. So let's try this bless skill.
Victory is ours.
And then yeah, free run I love.
Flawless.
It's perfect up front, but stops being after. That's what people. That's like kind of what I've heard from some people. So it's like, I don't know.
Okay.
Right now I'm watching Demon Slayer. Since y'all are here rocking with me for this Persona 5 Royal stream, you get that little exclusive anime content. Because I don't think I'm gonna post that much about
Is everyone all right?
watching it on Blue Sky because I worry about people spoiling it for me. But I feel like you guys here are like, you know, it's a good group here. Like we're not gonna ruin it.
Why don't we open it?
But yeah, because I don't know, like sometimes like people, I also don't really want, obviously here we're talking so we can like, you guys can tell me what, oh actually, oh I don't really fuck with Demon Slayer, like that's fine. But it's like I just didn't really want a lot of outside input, like Blue Sky wise, so I was like, I'm not gonna like say that I'm watching it. I'm enjoying Demon Slayer, the movie was cool in theaters. I know, I'm sad that I'm not gonna get to see the movie because there's no way I'm gonna watch like however fucking many episodes of Demon Slayer. But I've been loving Demon Slayer. I think it's really beautiful. I like the action. I think the story's intriguing. I'm very early in season 1, so again, no spoilers. I definitely think it's weird that they have to go find / fight, presumably fight Michael Jackson. I find that fucking crazy. For those who don't know, it's not really Michael Jackson, but it's a character that looks dead ass just like Michael Jackson. So
Aggravating for such a weak enemy.
Persona! Ravage them!
so that part's kind of like wild, but
Knocked him right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
But yeah, I like good fighting in anime, and I also really like fucked up shit happening. So the thing I like about Frieren is like, no spoilers for Frieren, no major spoilers for Frieren, and no spoilers for Frieren in the chat if you haven't watched it. You should watch it, I love it. I loved Frieren. The thing that, one of the things I loved about Frieren was at one point, the part when I was like, hold on, they might be cooking. This anime might be heat, is when she was in the jail and she chokes somebody out and their head like pops off their body and a bunch of blood gushes out. That's when I was like, this might be an anime for me. So obviously there's probably limits to like how violent an anime could be for me, but like I love
Easy, huh? I can tell by
a
your
fucked
face.
up little visual.
Oh,
And so far Demon Slayer has some really fucked up looking stuff, which I've really been enjoying. I know it's not everyone's taste, which totally fair and fine. Yeah, and it's weird because I'm not like that in video games. Like I am cool with gore in video games. It can even be fun. Like, you know, like we were playing like OG God of War, which was a big appeal of that was like the violence in it. And, you know, I can appreciate a little bit of video game violence, but I'm not exactly excited by video game violence. Like I don't see something violent and say, oh my God, this is like my game. If anything, I'm more like, oh, that's kind of a lot. Like when we were watching like the PlayStation thing that just happened with Wolverine. Totally warranted. I get Wolverine's more serious. I'm not upset at it. I don't think it's gonna make the game worse. I don't think I'm gonna like it less. But one thing that stood out to me was like, oh my God, this is like actually really violent. Like that's crazy. But in anime, when I see violence, I'm clapping, I'm standing, I'm excited. Like, I think it's because it's so much more creative looking in anime. In video games, it's kind of just like, oh, I don't know, someone's head gets cut off. Or a bunch of blood gushes out. Like, it's not really, like, beautiful in the way it is in an anime. So, yeah, you'll probably be able to catch the movie again since the end of the series is 3 movies, and they will probably do reruns of the next 2. That would be cool. So there is gonna be another movie because I was asking about like that, and I thought I was told there wasn't. Nobody can have swagger like Michael Jackson said Michael Jackson, therefore he's Michael Jackson. The way they kept showing the claws to the guy's face, yeah, like it just felt like. I think the thing about video game violence too is video game violence is often like pretty repetitive, while like anime violence, like a lot of the stuff you see, like you never know what's gonna happen, like.
nice, Joker.
I'm trying to think of an early violent thing that happened in Demon Slayer that was like, oh shit. I can't really remember anything right now, but just like it's never the same twice. And I think the novelty of the violence is the thing that I enjoy. Let's do like an ice. But can I get an ice? Sorry, that hits like everybody. I put diamond dust on everybody because I'm like addicted to the diamond dust. This is good. I've been wanting to use her more too. She has some pretty cool powers.
Go down.
But yeah, it's like, okay, the claws to the face is like, it's just like a lot, like in the Wolverine thing. Again, I think it's going to be totally fine and maybe even a fun part. I played the most recent, maybe not the most recent, but like the last like newer Far Cry, the one with Giancarlo Esposito. And like that game also is quite violent. It's like you can take these, like do these melee takedowns with like a machete and you like machete into the guy's head. And I'm like, okay, like that's kind of a lot.
Okay.
Maybe it's also the fact that like you're doing the violence. It's kind of like,
We had room to spare.
again, it's not like I think it's like evil or anything like that. It's just kind of like, I don't know. I've never found it that exciting. I think because ultimately there's a lack of creativity in a lot of the video game violence. And I think that's one thing that made like God of War, like OG God of War and even modern God of War sort of an exception. Like I think there was a lot of creativity in the way they depicted the violence in God of War. In like the way it was like you'd eviscerate people. It felt so like, and I know what's always cool about the God of War violence is like you have these really bespoke animations for the violence that makes it exciting. So yeah, I don't know. I think you should try out I don't think, is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure the one with that one guy who's like a pedophile? Because I feel like that alone makes me want to be like, look, JoJo, I think I'm gonna bounce out. No, that Persona is still good though. I will say too, I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't know if I can handle Persona 6 if it's these high schoolers again. Because if we're talking about not fucking with weird sexual shit, Persona 5, come to the front, because I have so many beefs with like the sexualization that's in Persona 5 of these fucking teenagers. Which honestly, it's like the two biggest things that I'm like, ew. Ann's outfit and her animation for when she gets down and her ass is in the air. I feel like, what are we doing here? Slash all the boob jiggle they have to on. And then the romancing the adults. The romancing the adults is the one thing that, like, honestly, like both things they should be arrested for. But I'll never understand the romancing adults when they literally had the first storyline was about a fucked up adult who was like hitting on his students and how evil that was and how bad that was. And then they like went ahead and made this game where you can like, I want to ask Atlas that so bad because it just genuinely, it doesn't make any narrative sense to me. Where it's like, I know some people will argue, oh, like on sexualness is about like, it comes from a place of like self-empowerment because she was like sexualized by so many people that now she's reclaiming her sexuality. I don't buy what you're selling with that argument, but at least it's an argument. At least it's an argument.
We had room to spare.
I don't remember any, like, who's the guy that's like, he's turned on by power? Is that not JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Is that a different anime? Because there's an anime where there's that guy who like, he doesn't see age or some shit. And I'm like, look, I don't know what y'all doing over here, but I don't want to be part of it. I'm going to grab my, my giant plushie because 69p's, just redeemed giant plushie joins the party. And he's over there on my fucking, on the, I have a Miss Pac-Man machine and he's over there. So I'm going to grab him. Big. Here, I'll put on the just chatting for people who either haven't seen him ever or haven't seen him in a while. Y'all thought this was a game because I'm playing a game. Also, you know, shout out to PR for making a good shirt, so I'm giving Phantom Blade some free promo. The quality of the Phantom Blade, this free Phantom Blade shirt that I got, hold on, let's just to really just like, is insane. Look at it. There's a back part too. I forgot what the back says. I think the back also just says Phantom Blade. Yeah, it says Phantom Blade. I got it at Gamescom. If you're interested in hearing more about Gamescom, if you go to MinMax like the MinMax Show is the podcast and MinMax is the YouTube channel. One of the Gamescom ones, the one that has me and Ana Diaz in it. We talk about some games we played at Gamescom, including Phantom Blade, which is y'all can look it up if you're interested. But basically, it's like one of those like hard-ish action games. The shirt, it's hard to describe. It feels incredible though. I don't know what the material is. If Isaiah comes in here, he can read the tag. Let me try to read it myself. But it feels like a real shirt. Like a lot of times when I get free shirts, or whenever you get free shirts in life, right? It's like the quality. I don't think I can read the tag from here. The quality is like, oh, this is like a shirt that you made for campers, kind of thing. Okay, it doesn't say the materials on the back, but it just feels like a shirt I would have bought. You know, like if I would buy a shirt that felt like this. Like it feels so good. Yeah, if at some, because I don't think, it might not say the materials. Let me check the inner tag. Okay, there is an inner tag that has a thing. Okay, it's all in a different language, so I can't read it. Yeah, it's all like in Chinese, so I can't read it, but I'm sure it's really good quality. But yeah, it feels really good. So like this is a rare. Also, I was genuinely intrigued by the game. It sort of impressed me. Though caveat, I am by no means an expert in like hard action games, but I was like, this is like pretty cool. And they also do have difficulty settings. I was playing on easy. Yeah, this is the only way we can get it going, get it working. I think it's usually only 5 minutes, but I'm gonna rock with this guy for 5 more minutes from now because I spent a while setting him up. But yeah, this is his name is Big B Rigby, and my community named him. The only gaming shirts I think I ever got for promo that felt great to wear were the original Borderlands one shirt and Castlevania Lord of Shadows. Fun. Yeah, it's like, I mean, I get it, it's a free shirt, but like it's rare for like free shit to feel good because it's like that's kind of why it was free. Okay, so I think I came from there, right? Sometimes I get really turned around in this game. But either way, we need to always be like fighting these enemies because we're trying to like level up. I want to at least get to 90 before I face the final boss of this. My colleague and friend, Barrett Courtney, who's a certified Persona 5 sicko, recommends that I get to 94, I think, for Maruki. But we're gonna see what's gonna happen.
Blood skills will work here. The enemy is weak, but don't relax yet. Good job, Violet. It's all you. Okay, Persona.
I really need to put the SP ring on the other characters too. The accessory.
Flawless. Just like I thought.
Power courses through me. Okay.
If you ever fight the enemy you see through the palette,
Easy,
sorry,
huh?
you'll be pretty fairly leveled. Yeah, I usually do, but that being said, I feel like I have, like I was glancing at guides from stuff I've done already, and it seems like I've kind of been like perpetually a little underleveled in this game. But I'm not too worried. Like, I don't think we'll have to spend that much time grinding, but we do have mementos that we can go back to, and again, I think fighting the Reaper will be good to do at some point before the end of the game. And if he's really still too hard, like we just, you know, whatever he kills us, like who cares? I'm finally kind of starting to remember what these characters go to. Ooh, once this battle's done, I'm gonna drink some water actually, because I feel like I haven't drank enough water the last couple days. It hasn't been horrible. Like I usually go through at least, I have an Awala water bottle, and I usually at least go through one of those a day. But ideally, I should be going to like through like 2, maybe even 3, like to hit my hydration goals. So.
All right.
Because I feel like I've been like not having a headache, but I feel like I've almost been on the verge of a headache for a little while. Trying to be as vague as possible to avoid spoilers. But do you know if there's a thing you can do with Jose in mementos if you get enough stamps? But do I know about it? Not really.
I can see it.
Not really. I have been collecting the stamps though. so we'll see if that kind of comes up naturally, I guess. Is there like something specific I have to do it? Been turning in the stamps. Yeah, I have been turning in the stamps. It's funny you said ashes. I was like, you have been turning? Yeah, so like, I've definitely given my stamps to him. I don't know if there's like a special thing I have to do.
Room. The entire palace.
Oh yeah,
has
let me
been
get through my
rather
water.
bizarre,
I'll put this on auto.
But this room is rather strange in its own.
CRT TV, huh? Talk about old school. Look, it's even got a built-in VCR.
Maybe we've got to watch some TV first?
I highly doubt that.
Actually, there's a chance he's right. There appears to be a tape by the VCR.
Well, it appears we don't have any choice but to watch the tape, do we? Of course, it could possibly.
Okay,
just
but do you
be
like
a
Akechi
trap.
more when he's like in this form, like he's already evil and just kind of hanging out? Because I like this more because at least he's honest. Like he's still kind of a jerk, but like, you know. And I like that he's like kind of fucked up. Like he'll be all like, haha, like
happening.
I don't know.
It's
There's something
making
fun
some
about how
strange
evil he
noises.
is.
Could it be broken?
Hey, both equally.
Do you
Wow.
think we should
Okay.
try
Well,
whacking it?
my Akechi
Please don't.
fandom will
Oh,
balance
it's
out my Ryuji
playing.
hate, and then your Ryuji we can
Stay on
swap.
guard, everyone.
See, I'm fucked up because I like him because he's kind of like he's giving Vegeta a little bit,
How are
and
you
I like
feeling today,
Vegeta,
Rumi?
even though Vegeta's also a dick. Okay, let's watch this.
Sorry,
It's gonna be
I came
important.
empty-handed. I've just been so busy with the research lately. I haven't had the chance to pick up any part-time work. I know. I'll buy you flowers the next time I come. Do you remember that wildflower field we used to go to back in high school? You really loved it there, didn't you? Oh, would you prefer if I brought you some snacks instead? Which should I bring? Sweet or salty? I know you like both, so... Actually, I have some news for you today. So first, I've finished my paper. The
Yeah, you're
other
right.
thing
Akechi isn't
is
nearly as
They
dynamic,
caught the
but
culprit. He's in police custody now.
similar vibes in a
You
way,
don't
like
need to worry
some
anymore.
shared vibes.
Of course, that doesn't mean everything's over and done with, but things are going to proceed as they ought to. My cognitive science is the study of people's hearts and how they guide people's views of the world. Everyone comprehends the world in a different way, depending on their cognition. So basically, if one could tap into a person's cognitive world, one would even be able to alter how that person views reality in every way. That's what my paper's all about.
He's not a Redditor. How could you say
Here
that
I
about
am,
Akechi,
Going
my
way
toxic
over your head with
boy?
this stuff, just like always. But anyway, I've recently met someone who thinks my research could be fruitful. If everything moves forward as planned, they may even fund my work. At that point, I'd be the first professional scientist in the world. My goal is to find a way to stop crime by putting my research into action. Many of the criminals in this world are deluded to the point of seeing everything through a distorted lens. If I could change their cognitions, it would stop them from committing crimes before they even considered them. And if I were to succeed, the things that happened to you would never happen to anyone else again. I want to save you. No, not just you. I want to save the whole world with my cognitive science. Well, at least I know your family would appreciate it. Rumi, it's me. Are you alright? Can you talk?
Family. My family. Dad. Mom. No. Please. Please don't go. Ah!
Rumi, it's okay. Calm down.
Give them back. Give me my mom and dad.
You want power.
These migraines are... Damn it. Don't worry, someone's coming to help.
Men always think they have to save us.
I believe
Oh,
it was
no.
most likely a post-traumatic episode. Memories of the incident must have resurfaced due to some sort of stimuli, like certain imagery or phrasing.
Phrasing? I'm so sorry, Rumi. It's all my fault. Deep down, I knew I could end all crime across the world. It still wouldn't bring your family back.
He's kind of giving
What we
like no
truly
spoilers to the
need
movie,
is
but
to be
Minority
set
Report.
free from that
Y'all remember that
horrible
movie?
tragedy. But how can I do that?
I hope that movie was good when I watched it. I don't know if it actually was good or if I was just like a kid. So I have to rewatch it because that's why Isaiah's never seen it. So it's a movie where there's the goal. They like invent a thing. This happens like I think really early in the movie, so I don't think it's a spoiler because I think it's like the first 5 minutes. But basically, like they make this thing where they can predict a crime is gonna happen before it happens. And so they have eliminated crime in this society because they arrest people before. And one of the guys, kind of like cop guys who like works at this place that has this technology, they like, because they have this like orb that like shows, oh, this is the guy that's going to commit this crime, so we're going to go arrest them. And he sees like himself, and then like boom, that's the conflict of the movie. So it's like, oh well, like what's up? Fun concept. Okay, movie for me. Okay, that doesn't shock me because when did that movie come out? Let me look it up. Because there are movies where when I watched them, I was a lot younger and there were less movies out. And I'm like, oh yeah, that was like really deep. That was like so cool. And then I watched it again and I'm like, it was fun. 2002, it came out. Holy shit. So yeah, I mean, I don't think I watched it the year it came out because I don't think I was 8 years old watching this movie. But I don't think I was that much older. It's like when I thought Cloud Atlas was a good movie and then I watched it again and I'm like, this is kind of like a little mid. It's like a little mid, I fear. But at the time, I thought it was like such a fucking cool movie. Putting the weird race bending stuff aside, because I always thought that was weird. And I get that because it's based on the book, and in the book, it's easy. Like, since you don't, you know what I mean? Like, the idea of like multiple lives comes out like less creepily than whatever. But yeah, I was out there watching The Matrix 2 and 3. That was my time for that.
What was that?
Yeah. I definitely think my movie taste I think ages the worst.
Stop this. I want to.
Sorry, I don't want to keep interrupting this cutscene, but like, for instance, a lot of the games I liked as a kid, I still think those games were good. I'll replay them and they'll still like really good. But I think something about movies because like the way we do storytelling and action stuff, it just evolves and iterates. I think a lot faster. Where a movie like. I remember like what's that movie Crash? Like when Crash came out, it was like the deepest commentary on race ever. And now I think it seems very like pedestrian. I haven't rewatched it. But I think my brother rewatched it and was like, yeah, this is like really basic, like conceptually. But at the time it felt like, oh, this is like high art. Like this is like so smart. And then really you're like, wait, it's very regular.
Forget? I wish I could do something to... Oh. But wait. By altering a subject's cognition, by changing
I don't know. I'm
their
still
heart,
rocking with those Star Wars
any
prequels a
related
little bit. I ain't
trauma
gonna lie
is
to you.
eliminated.
But if someone says they're bad, I'm like not. Like I get where it comes from.
With that logic, all that pain, Rumi's trauma and everyone else's, it can be undone.
Seek me. I am that who manifests thought himself. I shall echo your blasphemous fury with reality, so that we may together change the world.
I definitely think they got overly hated on. And I think they got hated on more as time went. Cause like I remember like watching those like in theaters and being like, fuck yeah.
I'll do it. I don't care who you may be. Lend me your strength.
I'm really excited for sorry, you've interrupted this cutscene. I think this is the last interruption. It's almost done. My fiance Isaiah is watching. Well, he was watching all of the Disney stuff, Star Wars stuff. You know, which is not owned by Disney. And I don't know where he left off. He's doing the like they have that thing set up where you can watch them in chronological order. And he started with the Acolyte or something. So that's telling the first, and he's going through all of the Star Wars stuff. I think minus like some things. Like I don't think he's gonna watch the Clone Wars and stuff like that, like the cartoon or whatever. But yeah, and I'm like, let me know when you're ready to watch them prequels because I really want to do a rewatch.
Please, Help me save Rumi's life. What was that? Rumi, are you okay?
Who are you?
Rumi, it's me.
I'm
Yeah, I
really
do hear
sorry,
Clone Wars
but
is really good.
I don't know who you are.
Rumi, what do you mean?
I've just gone through surgery. Ever since I was born, I've been unwell. I lost my parents when I was young. So I live with my grandparents in the countryside now.
When you were young? You can't. It's me, Rumi. Don't you remember me?
I really am sorry, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
Dun dun dun. The sad music. I think I might have missed like one little line here. Oh no, I didn't miss anything. Okay.
Well, I'm going to be discharged from here pretty soon now that I've finished my last round of surgery. I can't wait to see my grandparents again.
This is... Were her memories actually revised?
Sorry, I accidentally said that line.
Are you all right?
That's absurd. How could something like... Oh, I mean, it's nothing. I'm just glad you're doing better now. She remembers nothing of the incident. So, for Rumi...
By the way, what are you doing in my room? How do you know my name?
Oh, well, I'm, Sorry. I mistook you for someone else.
Plus, that whole monologue is so
Another
good.
person.
Yeah.
You were supposed to bring
My
balance to the
girlfriend's name
force.
is
Not
Rumi too.
Really? That's so nice to hear.
Yeah.
No, you're
Looks
good.
like I really messed up finding the right room.
This is a free
I
form.
really am sorry to disturb you.
Free forum. Within
So
reason,
I
I
know
guess.
this might
Don't like
sound
be
odd,
weird or
But if
creepy
you'd
or
like to
something.
meet again sometime,
Thank you for the offer, but I'm sorry. I'm going to be getting busier than ever soon, so I don't believe we'll be meeting again.
really? But what about your girlfriend?
She's passed away. That's why I won't be coming here anymore.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I hope you feel better soon, and I know the people who care about you wish...
So her, well, actually, they probably. One thing I really like about this game is because there is a lot to keep track of, and the game is really long. So like every 10 seconds, but it never feels excessive. But like I'm pretty sure what they're gonna do now is just explain everything I just saw as if like I can't interpret it myself. And honestly, that's valid because sometimes I can't. Sometimes I'm like, wait, what? And I just want a little bit of narrative reassurance to make sure I know what's going on.
That was Dr. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Based on what we've seen, we can surmise that Dr. Maruki's memory was somehow...
The way that woman was acting at the end, that's just how it went for me, too. So he rewrote her cognition.
Considering what he was saying in the video, that might have been the moment he first awakened to his ability.
Maybe the
Could
passwords
Dr.
were me.
Maruki possibly have wanted us to watch this memory? It's possible that this is just an old memory he tried to bury in his unconscious mind.
Still, if this actually occurred, there's no mistaking it for a trivial memory. This is clearly important to Maruki.
Whether for good or bad, it appears that this incident is what led Dr. Maruki to his current mission.
You're right.
His fit's definitely giving like I'm bad. Like, which I'm not gonna lie, the fit is not great. It's not. I don't hate it, but like it's hard for me to say no. It actually is really cool. Like it's definitely edgelord fit for sure. Yeah, unfortunately he is rocking the edgelord 3000s in this fit. I'm different. I'm evil, like catchy. Like yeah, he kind of does. It kind of does give that. I'm not gonna lie to you. If that didn't open, I'm like, did I not understand that scene? Am I stupid? No, he's not. Stop saying that. He's not a Redditor. No, he can't be. Look into your heart. You know it to be true. Yeah, the prequels, I'm gonna rewatch them, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna remain a prequels defender.
Oh?
Huh? For real?
Oh? What the hell?
Do you have a moment?
Stadium is a laboratory. Oh, that reminds me of, I was saying I heard a while ago. Before starting construction on the stadium, there were apparently plans to build some kind of research facility. I wonder if that could have anything to do with it. Just missing the fedora. No, no. Okay, so that's where I came from. This other thing is locked. Yeah, we'll keep moving forward. I would love for us to hit a safe room soon. That would be nice.
How suspicious.
I can see it.
Yeah.
It's a safe room.
I'll just add this.
Okay.
Actually, though, we want to like, what kind of SP things do we have? I wish we had like more SP stuff. What's the beef ration? You can only use that like in battle. Alright. Persona F is a Souls-like. I thought the same people would say Persona 5 is one. We're paying for the safe room. Yeah. This is why I have to like fulfill one of my goals or like ideas. I wouldn't say it's a goal yet, but it's like, oh man, this would be cool to do. I think I want to do this. Is I want to write a book on genre for games because I think it's
somewhere.
It can be very slippery, and I would love to do like a book unpacking at some point.
Now's our chance. It's weak to nuclear moves. Let's end this quickly. Show them, Sondrion!
I mean, that sounds interesting. Thanks. I'm thinking maybe I start it as just like a series of articles that I like then make into a book or something.
We're strong. It's up to you. On to the next.
Yeah, there's so many things to unpack because I do think it's like I do think it changes over time. It's much more slippery than I think people want to acknowledge.
Just like I thought.
That's a good idea. Thanks. I had another idea too to do a video game dictionary, but I think the genre thing is a little narrower in scope, and that can be like the thing I do before the video game dictionary. And then I would have already defined genre, so then there won't be too many things left to do. Because I feel like the bigger thing to define in games is genre.
Treasure chest. Why don't we open it?
Bro, I want to fight you. Oh my gosh. Everything but fighting this guy. Literally, I'm just gonna just run up on him. Yeah, the roguelite. So there's so many genre things to look at. I also just think it's like, and I don't know if this is like too much like of a double dip. I think there'd be an aspect of this, but like the way genre has changed over time, because the games we would call an open world would now be called like open zone wide linear games. Like they would not be called open world games. Can I just hit this guy? Let's shoot him.
Here he comes.
Oh, I hate when I get ambushed.
Here he comes.
You oppose us! Sometimes you just want to explode.
I love exploding an enemy. I'm bummed that this one can't. Oh, he's at least weak to this though. That's good. We need a better name for it. Yeah, wide linear does. I wonder if wide linear is less of a genre and more of a style. You know?
Okay. On to the next. Physical attacks won't work.
Let's go. There.
Nice one, Joker. You hit its weakness.
Oh fuck, I forgot that it repels. Oh no, 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 no.
I saw that coming. Violet, just what I would expect from an athlete. Arden's down. Someone help her.
Wide linear means that it's fucking shit, bitch. Hold on. Wait. It's getting spicy. Yes, thank God. Okay. It means that it's like a game that doesn't have an open world, but does have like sections that feel that they're free form for exploring. So a game that would people conceptualize as a wide linear game would be like God of War Ragnarok. It's not an open world game. You can't freely travel from place to place, but when you're in a zone, it feels like it has a lot of areas to explore. That doesn't feel like it's directly linear. It's wide linear. So, but wide linear didn't really take off as a term, honestly. I remember when I was working at IGN, was around when wide linear kind of hit the scene, and people really did not like it. One, didn't really catch on, and two, I just don't think there's that many games that are made that way as well. So it's like it didn't have a lot of use cases, I think. But I kind of fuck with wide linear, honestly. Nice. Okay, so we like opened up this little area. Also, a lot of them let you go back and forth between those zones too. Yeah. Yep. Some people also just refer to those zones as like open zones, like instead of like the game being wide linear. Like The Last of Us Part 2 is generally a linear game, but like that one area in, was it Seattle? It's like open zone area.
Joker.
The room's gonna be reading by the other ends. Doesn't open from this side. You're gonna have to go a long way around. Okay, I'm still gonna just like open it just so that I know. Yeah, because I think most games have like some open zones. And again, I also wonder like when you think about genre, like and what counts as a genre, you have to set parameters for like what constitutes a genre, right? And like I feel like it's either kind of stylistic or mechanics based, like horror or platformer. On that note, is open world even a genre? It is a genre. The short answer, yes, but like longer answer. But like an open world's not a mechanic, nor is it like a category like horror. So why is it a genre? And it kind of just is, you know? So I don't know. Yeah, Lost Legacy too. Yeah, they kind of go a little bit wider, right? They're trying to go full open world for Intergalactic, right? Or did I hallucinate that?
Try something else. Her skills are ineffective. Won't use bless attacks. Try something else.
And you can do physical.
Doesn't seem to have a weakness.
You can, but
let's try making it. Well, if it has no weaknesses, why not try brainwashing it? No holds barred.
Definitely a game-only genre, yeah. And then you can take physical, but like we could do. It was just a one foe. And you take. What happens if we? And then.
Well, how about we make it forget its skills? Joker took one out.
What's everyone's favorite genre? That's a great question. I think my favorite genre is just platformer. I don't think it's really too much to have to think about there. There aren't as many of all the games I love. Most of them aren't platformers, just because platformer isn't like a very popular genre these days. I guess we might as well just do this. Just give her something to do.
How about this?
Yeah, and then my second favorite is probably just action adventure because it's like encapsulates the most games. But I think there's a big argument to be made for narrative for me. I'm a big narrative game fan. Yeah, I like a lot of genres.
Try something else. How's this?
This is mine. Third-person action adventure, open world, or wideland area. Yeah. Single player games with a narrative focus.
Try something else.
I think we can do the little thing though, right? Yeah. Irritable.
Indeed.
Okay, just went with me. Yay! You already know what we're getting rid of.
That's a new one,
These
isn't it?
little weak little persona.
All right.
We only need a little bit of heals. I will say I acknowledge that I could extend my time more easily if I just swapped out party members. But I usually don't. It's become really enjoyable with my stats, gear, but the action adventure is probably my fave. Yeah, that definitely is fun. It's like fun to feel like you're working on something. Even though I think like some people would be like, why would I want to work on something? I'm here to relax and like play my game. But it's like, I don't know. I think that's what's so appealing about video games to me. Like a kind of continual like progress and victory over something. I don't need that from every single one of my games, but it's just like, it's like, I don't know. There's just something that feels so good about finishing things just in general, like in life.
Doesn't have a weakness, but I think we could make
You see how I need to check this every single time, guys?
It has no weakness.
Let's do our physical attack against this guy. It went pretty well last time.
You can do better.
I suppose this is it.
Doesn't seem to have a weakness. Persona.
We have to check every single time on everything.
One enemy defeated. Go get him.
And then I think we haven't checked like, oh no, you're weak against electricity. Great. I mean, Joker has electricity, so do that. I like to have some choice, but my threshold for choice classes is very low. So if you give me the most granular skill tree or something, I check out immediately. Yeah. I love, if we're talking about like kind of like gaming taste, like things you like, things you don't like. I love when I can complete a skill tree. Is what I really like.
Go down.
Like I don't like when it's impossible to like complete a skill tree. I'm like,
You're
well,
looking cool.
what do I do now? I also don't like respecking.
Let's go.
I should at least ask for money from this guy. I'm a big believer in something that Mike said from Kind of Funny, which was trust the build. It's like, no, we're gonna do what we already were doing. I don't like respecking.
All right.
If our enemies really are this weak,
I also hate that so often the respec is like so dramatic. They're like, oh, you now have to restart from scratch. Why can't you just let me take stuff on and off? Why do I have to like give you like, take away all my skills, give me back 3,000 skill points? Not to drag it even more, because y'all know I hated Rebirth. And I liked Final Fantasy VII Remake decently. Have some difference with the story, but Rebirth I really ended up not liking at all. But I will say in general, I don't like the presentation of the Final Fantasy VII Remake skill tree. I don't know if it looks like that in the old game, but like something about it, like I look at that and like all thought leaves my mind. I just feel like I'm dissociating looking at it. Think about the way it's presented. I also just don't like when Star Wars, like not the Last Jedi, oh my god. But fucking Jedi Fallen Order and shit like that has this problem too, where I don't like these weird spacey floaty skill trees where I feel like I don't even know what I'm looking at. Like I don't know what is going on like when I look at that.
it has no
And yeah, I don't like
so
it.
let's use less skills for work here. The enemy is weak, but don't relax yet. Good job, Violet.
Speaking on more pet peeves in this game, when she says dance persona, I hate that because I just think about On saying dance Carmen, and I just feel like, why are you taking her line? Like I don't like that. Or the skill trees that increase. Yes, exactly. Definitely
Well, if it has no
the most
weaknesses,
boring thing
why
you
not
can
try
do in a game
brainwashing
is
it?
increase damage by like 4 for like a bespoke skill. I think in this game, because this game has a lot of that, but you can also like stack things and sort of build the little like personas differently, which I think works. I think what's something that I like about this game is that you're constantly like kind of especially now that I'm getting more into the flow of like really making like new personas, really like fucking combining them and stuff like that. Like new strats being able to appear kind of at will is like pretty enjoyable.
Something
Well,
else.
But yeah,
if it
what's
has
going
no
on with you?
weaknesses, why not try brainwashing it?
Yeah, I don't have a lot of these like. I don't think I have any brainwash skills actually like at all anymore. Does this have one? We have Dizzy. This could be good, Romina. Though Narcissus, what is your level even? I feel like this. Oh, 75? Okay, no, that's lit.
All right.
Persona!
Yeah, this is the route to go. Thank you for the follow. And there isn't only one way to play. I find I naturally build the way I want to. I'll do some research into build sometimes, but I won't switch a bit. Yeah, same. Like, I haven't looked up anything. I mean, obviously, you guys have been helping me a bunch, so I don't want to act like I did this all by myself. Like, I put this all by myself. Like, I had to ask you guys a lot of questions about, like, some of the kind of core mechanics of the game and things. But I like that I can just go and play. Like, when I beat the final boss of the base game a few streams ago, I know my party setup was not optimal. Like, it's like I probably should have had Morgana in there and Makoto. I shouldn't have had Haru because Haru couldn't do any damage because I didn't have any physical attack. Blah, 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 blah. But, like, I liked playing that way because that's the party that I wanted to have. Obviously, I could be, like, min-maxing things on, like, oh, like, this... let's use, like, oh, this boss is weak to this, or I'm better off doing this. Like, you could like look up stuff and like no shade to like, you know, doing that. Totally fine and fair.
Huh. Show me your true
But I
form.
like the freedom to just kind of have fun with it. Also, I've seen one battle after another. No, is that movie with what's his face, DiCaprio, or am I totally like making that up? Either way, no, but I feel like I saw someone on my Instagram stories talk about it. Yeah, no, I haven't seen it. I heard it was good. Has anyone here seen it? And can attest?
Okay.
Okay, now your power even higher.
Something else.
Weak to nuclear moves. Let's end this quickly.
Skaha! Ravage them!
Makoto has like no SP left at all.
No time
Definitely
to
want
waste.
to, yeah.
Just like I thought.
I'll need to catch up on like the hit films from the year. I have not.
Okay.
Good things. I haven't watched like too many films. I still gotta watch
victory.
Superman actually.
Now
Seems kind of wild. I need to go back to the library DVD section and start just going ham. I actually also need to, a while ago, like, well, a month ago, obviously, because it's a month trial, we did, like a month ago, we did like a trial of like the Hulu combined with Disney Plus thing, and we were like speed watching a bunch of stuff to try to fit it into that month, and the month has ended. So now, I started watching Abbott Elementary finally, but now our trial is done, but I believe the season DVDs are at the library, so I'm gonna go and try to like watch some of those. They have almost all the season DVDs in the library, except for like, I think the most the second to most recent season for some reason. Maybe someone has it borrowed, I don't know. So yeah. What do I say, all the high seas? I like the Elementary. Yeah, me too, I'm enjoying it. It's not like as good as some of the other ones. Like, I don't think it's as good as like Parks and Rec necessarily, but it's like pretty good. Like, pretty pleased with it overall.
Oh, okay.
It's somewhere.
Let's start with this door. Classic. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit the door twice. Oh, could always say the high seas. I was like, what do you mean could always say the high seas? Yeah, you can, but I don't know. I'm not like, oh, I'll never do that. But like, Nah. You know, I can get it for free from the library, so it's not too bad. I still have my DVD player, aka my PS5. Yeah, it's the fake doc style, like The Office. Yep.
All enemies are dead.
It's also like, I think the other thing that's really cool about Abbott Elementary is it's like very accurate towards what it's like to work at a school. And also I like that I don't know, they're like, obviously the kids are not real, like they're, you know, it's like fiction, but also like fiction is about reality a lot of times. So like I like that they're also, it's like very respectful. Like, I don't know, I feel like there's easy ways they could have made it like shitty because it's about like working at like a sort of like lower income school that has like less resources and stuff. But they don't like, I don't know, they don't make it like fucked up. It's hard to explain, but like I just feel like there's a lot of ways you could have made that show and it was like kind of problematic, but it's like not at all. It's just like entertaining and good and fun. So yeah, shout out to Abbott Elementary. I'm very late to the party, but it is quite good. Okay, so you can't be shot, and then you. Also, wait, I can do the physical thing to you. Here we go. Never been a fan of the mockumentary style, but it works well for me for Abbott. Yeah, it's fair. It can get kind of old, but. And then, yeah, we'll have you come and.
There.
Don't mess this up. Hold guard. One enemy defeated. Go get him, Queen.
Move and you die.
Disarray. They're dead for. They felt that one.
Okay.
$84. We're not doing bad. Not too bad.
Oh. Yeah.
Yes.
Have to find a way into that room. Videos are pretty funny. Yeah, it's pretty freaking good. If I want to keep going, do I want to use one of my items, one of my SP items? So we have all allies, one ally. Could do one ally. Maybe just like. It's weird. Once I watch a player in a specific style, I'm not drawn to it again, yeah. But never got into Parks and Rec or the paper show. Yeah, I don't know about the paper show. I'm very skeptical on the paper show. I'm like, I mean, people are like, no, it's actually really good. I'm like, not just currently not interested. Parks and Rec is amazing. It especially gets good, I think, like, further in. I think it's first season, like, because at first they try to make Leslie, like, an idiot, kind of like Michael Scott. And it doesn't, like, work as well as when they, like, make her a more interesting character. Yeah, is it like season 2 where they really start cooking with things? And she's always still like a little bit goofy. It's not like she's like, you know, totally like perfect or anything after, but it's just like they just, you know, it's clear that there was a pivot in like how they wrote her. Trying the same ground again. Yeah, definitely. I'm trying to see how I can. Sorry, I'm like stuck on the geometry of the area. Okay, so this thing's locked. This thing, I don't know how to get in here. Just go down. Sorry, I'm like not lost, but I get like turned around really easily. Okay, so there's like stuff up here. There's also this door it's just still locked, right? So like. Like I played Telltale's Walking Dead and loved it. Watched episode 1 of the TV show and was like, yeah, I've already gone this journey. I'm good.
I'm detective. We found a treasure chest. I wonder what's inside.
I'll reveal your true form.
Have I not already been here?
We thought they had bravenly matched here. Doesn't seem to have a weakness. Let's try making it dizzy.
Damn.
Bravenly matched doesn't have a weakness, but Persona! I think we could make it angry. No holds barred! Finish it for me!
Is all might at all?
Come! Alright.
Oh.
You fail. Nice, Violet. Just what I would expect from an athlete. Dance, Persona! Let's finish this! Good job, Violet! Please, hurry! On to the next!
Persona!
Nice.
I'll use my Persona! Take that! Enemy defeated! Go get him, Queen!
Move and you die.
Fine.
This one's got a temper. Just act really serious. It should appreciate that.
Yes. So,
Okay. Curious.
I am now thou art I.
We'll get rid of this guy, 'cause he's pretty weak.
That's a new one, isn't it?
Okay.
Oh!
Aha, there's something over here.
There's a tough-looking opponent ahead.
Yeah, don't skip the tough guy, because I'm like, well, sometimes these guys end up killing me, and then I'm like, I don't like that. Is this game breaking Nintendo's copyright to summon monsters? No, it's actually not. But what's their copyright exactly? It's not. Haley knows this. Haley got quoted in an article too about this. Their copyright is like related to like the mounts or something right now, right? Like the way the mounts appear or some crap. Nice. Nice, nice. I don't know if these dungeons have gotten better designed as we've gone on, or if I've just learned the language of the game. I think it's a little bit of both. I definitely think some of it, because like I've been in dungeons in this game where you guys were like, no, this dungeon sucks, don't worry about it. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, hey, chat, am I an idiot? Or is this like not well made?
I'll
Might as
reveal
well.
your true form.
Again, we gotta be fighting. We gotta get in the tussle. Okay, we know more about this guy. Yeah, I'll just do this and then Joker will put him to sleep.
Persona! Feel my rage! Seems it can still fight!
I'll break them.
Can do
Stay alert.
curse.
Curse attacks don't work! Huh, you gotta watch them!
Wow, missed.
Dance, Persona!
Termina is so OP.
All enemies are down! Thanks, Violet! They're done for! Persona! It might not have a weakness. Maybe try making it sleepy.
Damn.
Fine.
Okay.
Okay, right, healing. I was like, what am I looking at here?
Show me your true form.
The summoning patent, so there's a monster, and then it's aggro to your enemy. Yeah, something like that. It is like hyper specific. Not hyper specific, it could be more specific, I guess.
But wind won't do much to it. Persona! This is my soul!
We'll do this, and then we'll have Joker do like electric or whatever.
Don't
Can
use
you take
Blessed's no
nuclear?
weaknesses?
Yeah.
Persona! How about we make it forget its skills?
Nice.
It might
Can I
not
shoot
have.
you?
Don't use blessed attacks. Try something else.
Yeah, but I can't shoot the other one.
Good one, Crow.
Persona!
Then we got electric.
You're mine.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool.
Okay, okay. Current top 3 games. Number 1, Claire Obscura Expedition 33. Number 2, honestly, it's probably Silksong. Number 3 is Keep Driving. I think right now. I have to think about it more. This is just off the cuff. The only one I feel confident about is the Claire Obscura. I feel pretty confident about. I don't think Silksong can beat that.
That should do it. Time to move on.
But Silksong has been really good. I think that's gonna surprise a lot of people because everyone came for like my viral annoyance of Silksong, which I maintain that annoyance. There are a lot of things about Silksong that are annoying. There are also a lot of things about Claire Obscura that are annoying. It's a year where there are 2 really great games that are a little annoying. Oh my god, yes, please play it. Everyone play it if you can tolerate. Not even if you can tolerate, I guess you have to like the genre, right? If you like narrative games, Keep Driving is like, oh my god, I loved it, I loved it, I loved it. It's got so many things I love in video games. Admittedly, it's kind of me bait. It's a narrative game. It's got an incredible OST. Granted, it's just like, I think they just licensed the songs, so it's kind of like whatever, but the OST is incredible in that game. The vibes are immaculate. There's an element of inventory management in the way of Resident Evil rotation style, which is super cool. Like it has great art. Honestly, the only con of that game is the gameplay. Like combat is a bit like basic. Basically, the quickest way I can explain how the combat functions is it's like a very low-key card game, and very low-key, like a little bit harder than Signs of Sojourner, but like a million times easier than like Slay the Spire or something, you know? So it'll be something like, ooh, there's something on the road. You need 3 blue circles to defeat it. And then you have an item where it's like, this item's a blue circle, a blank space, and a blue circle. And it's like, boom, you need to figure out how to defeat the last blue circle. It's like, this item's a green thing, a blue circle, and a green thing. Okay, you could do that, or you end up taking damage. That's basically, and maybe not, it's not always damage. It can be like resources and stuff too. Like, oh, you're now like a little bit out of gas more, or like there's wear in your car. Like there's different resources. There's different like things you have to manage, like almost like a survival style things you have to manage. But yeah, that game is like so good. All 3 of those games are 5 out of 5s for me, /9s out of 10s for me. Claire Obscura, Silksong, Expedition 33. With a tip of the hat to what's the game? Split Fiction, because I will say that game was really fun, cool design, some funny moments as well, but ultimately that story is very like mid, and also it's like I don't know, it lacks that oomph. Like it doesn't feel special. Like I think it was a great game, but it doesn't feel special to me. It doesn't like stay with my soul in the way that these other games do, which is like very like amorphous of like it's a very amorphous criticism of the game, but it just feels a little bit like empty calories to me. Oh, I'm sorry, like it just does. Again, it's not really like a super thoughtful take because I don't have like if I sat for with it, I'm sure I could come up with some reasons why I feel that way about it, but it's just like
One of
I don't
his
know.
will seeds.
Feels very formulaic. It feels sterile a little bit to me. Guys, a thing! A will seed! I forget that these are in every dungeon. Oh my god. Maybe we'll get all of our seeds.
So, this is a will seed. It's kinda
I don't think we've learned anything about this man.
Joker. Joker.
Not gonna lie, there's a chance we might have to look up where to go because I don't know that I know where to go. This is just like the will seed room.
I can feel it.
But I didn't know where to go a few seconds ago and then found a spot, so we'll explore a little bit more on our own. Hopefully they bring it to PlayStation. Yeah, I would... I don't remember if Keep Driving's on Switch, but I think if it's not, it would be a great game for like the mouse integration. Yeah, I hope the indie ports get better in that regard, of like trying to integrate the mouse, because if they can do proper mouse integration, the Switch 2 could become more of my indie console, or console. Console is the name of the podcast one. Because right now, like, my indie machine is kind of the Steam Deck. I'm on the fence about Pokemon ZA. I'm excited for it. I love Pokemon. I love Pokemon. Oh yeah, I was already in here, duh. And people seem like they're into like the changes that they've made to the battle system, of which like I forgot even what the changes are, but
This is
the buzz has been good around it, so I'm optimistic, cautiously optimistic.
It's somewhere.
If we can get to that side, I feel like I'm dumb because I don't know how to get up here. This goes down. I need to get into here. I go down then up or something? I don't know.
I can feel it.
Wait, what's this? Oh, this is just like... I mean, some catacombs at least. This might be where I came from, literally. Yeah, is this just where I came from? Yeah. Yeah. Ugh. Guys, I feel like I'm like right near the point. Okay, let's... Okay, let's go this way. And through here, then through here. And then through here. And then through here. Also, wait, is this
I
something?
can feel it.
Is this not anything? How do I get in there? No, I didn't. I haven't even started it yet, actually. Which is like crazy. I do want to play that. Even though it sort of like fell on my list a little bit because people... They're just like, there's a couple people I know that are like raving about it. Like I know, freaking... What the hell? I'm forgetting their name all of a sudden. I have a thing where I'm picturing the face, but I can't remember the name. There's like at least one critic I know who's like, oh my god, no, this is like fucking heat. Other than that, I feel like people are like, it's good. What's not to like? And it just isn't like you know, we're at the point in the year, we're getting towards the end of the year, like, we need to be lighting worlds on fire. Because, or at least, like, I need to make sure I've played all the games that allegedly are lighting people's worlds on fire before I play a game that feels very, like, formulaic. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. And maybe it will feel different to me. Like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all who have went on TV to watch. Sometimes I do, obviously I want to form my own opinions. Like, I'm a critic. It's my job to, like, play games and form my opinions on them. But sometimes when I'm, like, really pressed for time or I don't have a lot of time to game, I do just kind of say, I'm gonna listen to what this random critic said and then take that. And, like, the vibe I get is just very, like, okay. Like, it's cool. Again, maybe it is going to connect in, like, a really big way for me, and that'll surprise me. I did see a screenshot from one of my friends of that game, and it was so beautiful. I genuinely thought they were outside, like, in real life. Then the reply was another photo, and I'm like, oh, wait, this is the game. That's crazy. So, we'll see. Okay, cutscene time. Persona TV time.
Damn it! Just hearing it from you's pissing me off. You've come so far. What problem could they possibly have now?
I tried negotiating in person with the professor and the investors, but they simply wouldn't listen. Due to the lack of concrete evidence, all further research and funding in the field of cognitive science will cease. They told me it's already over and done with. But why now, of all times? When they first saw my paper, they were positively beaming with excitement.
You got it, you got it.
In the research lab in Odaiba? They're not going through with that anymore?
Yep. Damn it. To hell with their concrete evidence. How are we supposed to get any evidence if we can't perform the research first? If we can change the cognition of trauma victims, their suffering can be eliminated. Who knows how many people could be saved with this research? How much more obvious could its benefits be?
So, do you really think the lack of evidence is the reason they shut it all down?
It makes absolutely no sense to me. After all the time and money spent, to just cut off my research because it wasn't all proven sound immediately. Even if that was the result of some kind of conspiracy, what could I do about it? It's not like I have any proof.
I see. So, what are you gonna do now? Sponsors have backed out, so I doubt the college is gonna let you keep using their labs.
I'm done with that college. They have nothing for me at this point. I'll look for work elsewhere while I keep fleshing out that research paper. Eventually I'll prove the existence of the cognitive world. Once I've done that, no one will be able to complain. Rumi, I swear I'm going to do it. I have the power now. It cost me my life with you. So I'm going to rescue everyone from their pain. I don't care how long it takes, it's going to happen.
So that was another of Dr. Yes, I believe so. Seemed to be a much more his research was...
So after the incident with his girlfriend, he progressed in his research to harness cognitive science as a healing practice. However, his research was shut down, and all he had left was his resolve to prove his research valid. That seems to be the message delivered by the videos we found.
Thank you for explaining it to me.
It must have been his dream. To use his
If that sounds good to you, would you prefer we just turn around and go home?
That isn't a...
Yeah, what she says. If anything,
we're towards the ending. We're not at the ending.
Well, the vote was...
Okay, cool. So, yeah, we're not at the ending of the game. We still have a bit to go. We're at the last dungeon, though, of the game. Yeah, and this is the extra semester. The final boss of the DLC, yes. And then before, excuse me, I'm going to take a brief break. I'm going to play for a bit longer, but I want to get some water, like fill up my water bottle, maybe like grab a snack. But to answer your question about reviews, who the reviews I align the most with, definitely like Greg for narrative stuff. With a tip of the hat to Blessing for narrative stuff. I had this conversation with Blessing where he's like, I never get put up for the narrative stuff, but like I play a lot of narrative games and it's like, yeah, I know, but like I don't know. Yeah, that's true. That's kind of unfair of us, isn't it? So yeah, Blessing kind of in general. There's a level of generalness to Greg too, but like not maybe as much as like me and Blessing. Patrick is probably like a really like high up there for me in terms of like our tastes kind of aligning. In any game that Patrick likes that I like don't care about at all, it's like I kind of already knew I didn't care about it, you know what I mean? So it's like that's pretty high up there. So those are my biggest alignments, I would say. And then for like, I'm interested in I really enjoy like Sarah's critiques of things. I feel like Sarah has a pretty good, she's very sensible. Even though I don't know that we have like similar game tastes, but I definitely want to know Sarah's takes on things. And I have been influenced by Sarah's takes before where I'm like, you know what, maybe this game isn't all that. I'm just gonna play something else. But yeah, I think those are like my biggest, but I do kind of just see like what are the streets generally saying, like what's my timeline saying on things. Yeah. Feel free to add in the chat like who some of your go-tos are for critiques and thoughts on games and all of that. But in the meantime, I am going to take a little break and I'll be back in a few minutes, so hang tight. It's basically on its last leg in terms of like days, but we got the fruit bowl back. Like it's kind of giving way a little bit. This is the last day I can really eat out of this. Oh, thanks. I don't know that I'm gonna finish this fruit. I'll finish Persona 5. I don't know if I'm finishing the fruit because there's like 2 more servings of fruit in here. And I'm really only down for like 1 serving of fruit right now. Also, is there really no safe room outside of that one?
I'm detecting a...
And then where do I need to go now? I need to go to like... Come on now. Yep, there we go. Yeah, I don't think I need to be in here. Do I just need to go back to like the bottom? Wait, can I open that one door now? Like... Wait. Also, I guess we'll just go save right now. But I worry about saving and respawning the enemies. So I'm like, Like, where do I go now? Open the second query gate? Where was that gate? I really don't remember where it was at all, if I'm being honest. Where the fuck was that second query gate? You know what? There's gotta just be... Holy shit, this place is giant. Okay, I'm kind of scared now, because... Where's this gate at? And where am I? This didn't help me at all. Looking at this map did not help me at all. Is it up this way? Yeah. Yeah, okay. I hope I can open this now. Was it evidence? Or am I dumb? Maybe it wasn't evidence. Oh, it was evidence. Okay, cool. Yeah, cool. Obviously, I'm biased because I work for Remap, but I honestly throw Remap on the pile because I've been fucking with Remap/Waypoint since they started.
Hold a moment.
Exam room. I see the panel doors. Da-da. I'll need for them into the rotation. Yeah. But they're long shows too. I'm not gonna lie. They're really long, but I think they're worth it. Maybe, okay, examine tails. Okay. So now we are at the point where I'm kind of just desperate to find another safe room, so.
Huh?
Oh, great. Great.
I see
Thank
this-
you. This is literally exactly what I wanted. Okay.
I should write something.
I'm a little sad because I want to be done with this room, with this dungeon, but I think there's actually a lot of it left. So, and I actually do feel pretty good right now, but I know what people don't want to hear. This might be a nice little stoppy point. I know we didn't do that much, but I don't know. Just because it seems like the dungeon's really big. Yeah, you're getting right back at the gentrification for the backyard owls. It was, honestly, I know it was my own joke. I thought it was really funny. You know what? It's Sunday. Get some rest in before the final push. Let me end on a high. This is a cute little short stream. Just 2 hours. We'll head over to... got a couple options here. Let me look though. Let me look. Okay, I don't, it'll depend on if they have notifications on, but Call Me Asia's live, and if that doesn't work out, we'll go to, we have 2 other options if that doesn't work. So we're gonna see where we end up going. But yeah, we're gonna raid out. I'll be here tomorrow, probably by 12 p.m. PT, maybe a little earlier. And it's gonna be an all-day stream, baby. We're gonna be putting in heavy hours. I don't know that we're finishing the game tomorrow. That seems intense. I just can't imagine us finishing it tomorrow. As much as it would be nice to like be a little ahead of our personal deadline. But we are gonna put in like those sicko like 6 to 8 hours tomorrow. Like easy. Obviously there'll be breaks for like lunch and maybe even dinner. We'll just see how much of a vibe we catch, but we will be playing all day tomorrow, so it'll be another beefy stream. And I feel pretty confident that tomorrow we will at least secure the route. I'd be a little shocked if we didn't secure the route. These 4 days, you're pretty much sprinting the last mile of a marathon. Yeah, which is great because you can't do that in a marathon. You'll actually be tired, but here I actually have more energy, so it's worked out. It's been fun. But that's what we got into today. This is me ending my recording.